Becoming a millionaire on a low income is possible. Thousands of people have done it, and you can too. In this video, we are going to discuss how you can become rich, even if you make minimum wage. You see, our perception of the wealthy is distorted by what the media portrays. We envision millionaires as people who inherit their money from mom and dad. But what if I told you the majority of millionaires are self-made? Research reveals that over 80% of millionaires made their fortunes on their own. They came from nothing. So if inherited wealth isn't the magic formula, what is? The answer lies within all of us. Mindset. Not just any mindset, but the millionaire mindset. This mindset isn't fixated on the glitz and glamour of luxury cars or sprawling estates. Instead, it favors a mindset of growth, a conviction in the potential of endless possibilities. Millionaires understand that wealth is not a finite resource. They have faith in their ability to evolve, learn, adapt, and seize chances that others might disregard as too risky or too daunting. They don't confine themselves with notions of their limitations, but concentrate on their capabilities, what they can learn, and how they can expand. A mindset of growth is not about achieving success overnight, but about steady, progressive improvement. Every small step counts towards your goal. Failure shouldn't be viewed as a roadblock, but as an opportunity to learn, adapt, and bounce back stronger. The life of a millionaire does not revolve around silver spoons or lottery winnings. Believing in potential and challenging confined thoughts is the key. Wealth is not a gift, but a creation of hard work, smart decisions, and unyielding faith in oneself. Adopting the millionaire mindset is the answer. Now that we've got our mindset straight, let's talk tactics. How can you start building wealth right now? First things first, living below your means. This doesn't mean you can't have fun or nice things, it means choosing wisely. Sometimes a cheaper option is just as good. Learn to tell apart what you truly need from what you just want. Making small savings now can lead to big rewards later. Consider this. If you save just $1 a day, that's $365 in a year. If you invest that money wisely, it can grow exponentially over time. And speaking of investing, that is exactly what will make you a millionaire even on a low salary. While investing is complex, and we could make an hour-long video on the topic, we will keep this simple and sweet. Anyone can do it, including you. The trick? Start little by little. You don't need bags of cash, just a curious mind and some patience. Start with index funds or ETFs like SPY, which is an S&P 500 ETF. If you're new to investing, go to the link in the description for Webull. When you download the app and deposit any amount of money into a new brokerage account, you'll get up to 12 free stocks valued potentially up to $3,600. Last but certainly not least, continuous learning. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your finances. The more you know, the better decisions you can make. So take the time to educate yourself, read books, take online courses, listen to podcasts. There are countless resources out there that can help you increase your financial literacy. And the best part, many of them are free. As you start implementing these tactics, remember this: building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time and persistence. It takes making choices today that your future self will thank you for. It takes having the courage to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. But most of all, it takes belief. Belief in yourself and belief in your ability to achieve financial freedom. So start living below your means. Start that side hustle, start investing, start learning, and keep going no matter what. Remember, every penny counts and every step you take is a step towards financial freedom. We've got the tactics, but what about the traps? Here's what to avoid on your journey to wealth. First and foremost, beware of debt. It's like a dark alley in the journey to financial freedom. You might feel like you're making progress, but it's easy to get lost and harder to find your way back. It's not always avoidable, but it's certainly manageable. Start by understanding the difference between good debt and bad debt. Good debt, like a mortgage or student loan, can be a stepping stone to greater wealth. Bad debt, such as credit card debt, can feel like a millstone around your neck. The key is to manage and reduce existing debt strategically. Pay off high-interest debts first, and always make more than the minimum payment if you can. Next up, dodge the bullet of lifestyle inflation. It's a sly villain that creeps up on you as your income increases. You start earning more, so you start spending more, right? Wrong. Just because you've got a bigger paycheck doesn't mean you should upgrade your wardrobe or buy that shiny new car. Stay grounded. Stick to your budget, and remember, wealth is not about what you spend, but what you save and invest. Finally, steer clear of get-rich-quick schemes. They're the mirages in the desert of financial growth. Sure, they look promising from a distance, but get closer, and you'll find they're just illusions. Beware of anyone promising you quick riches with little effort. Real wealth takes time, effort, and, most importantly, patience. Do your research, be skeptical, and remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Navigating the path to wealth is not just about the right moves, but also about avoiding the wrong ones. Keep these pitfalls in mind as you journey toward financial freedom. Remember, it's not a sprint, but a marathon. Every step you take, every pitfall you avoid brings you closer to your goal. Beware of the pitfalls and keep your eyes on the prize. Oh, wealth isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Let's set the pace for a long-term vision. Now, the best way to keep up the pace in this marathon is to set SMART financial goals. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Your goal should be specific. Wanting to be rich isn't enough. How much exactly do you want to save or earn? By when? Through what means? These details make your goal tangible and less of a distant dream. Your goal should also be measurable. Without measurement, there's no way to track your progress. Break down your large goal into smaller, measurable milestones. This way, you can celebrate your wins along the way and stay motivated. Now let's talk about attainable. Your goal should be challenging, but not unrealistic. If your income is $50,000 a year, aiming to save $1 million in a year might set you up for failure and disappointment. Set goals that stretch you, but don't break you. Your goals should be relevant to your life. If you're passionate about travel, maybe your goal is to save up for a round-the-world trip. If you're a foodie, maybe it's opening your own restaurant. Align your goals with your values and interests to keep the journey exciting. And finally, your goal needs to be time-bound. A deadline creates a sense of urgency and gives you a time frame for planning. Want to buy a house? By when? 5 years? 10 years? Set a timeline, and then work backwards to figure out what you need to do each year, each month, each week, even each day to get there. But remember, consistency is key. It's not about making one giant leap, but about taking small, steady steps over time. It's about saving a little bit each month, learning a little bit each day, investing a little bit each year. Over time, these small steps will compound into significant progress towards your goals. So don't get discouraged if you're not seeing immediate results. Wealth building is a long-term game. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Patience and persistence are your allies in the marathon to wealth. So you see, becoming a millionaire isn't associated with the money in your bank today, but the steps you take towards growing it. We've debunked some common myths, revealing that wealth isn't always inherited, but often built from the ground up. We've shared tactical strategies, like living below your means, starting side hustles, investing wisely, and continuously learning. We've warned you about pitfalls to avoid, like debt, lifestyle inflation, and get-rich-quick schemes. And we've emphasized the importance of setting smart financial goals and being consistent in your efforts. Now, your move. Which strategy resonated the most with you? Did the idea of a side hustle spark your interest? Or did the concept of avoiding lifestyle inflation hit home? Let's in the comments. If this roadmap to millions inspired you, hit that like button, share, and subscribe for more financial gems. Remember, wealth is not about the destination, but the journey. We invite you to embark on this journey with us.